can see here, this is the California Surf Anglers Collapsible Grill. Folds up nice and small, bolts flat with these little wing nuts, so that you don't need any tools to get it apart or put it back together. As you can see here, this one is the customized version, California Surf Anglers. And it's got a wire cable here that keeps all of your pins. These pins are what keeps it together once it's been erected into an actual grill. So we're going to go ahead and get it built. First thing I'm going to do is spin the wing nuts off. Set them aside for now. Pull these pins off. Set them aside. Now lay it out. We know this is the front. This is the actual grill. I need to get it clean. As you can see, it's got the California Surf Anglers logo and emblem on it. And then you have the grill surface. It slides right in here. It's adjustable, so you can have it keep it higher away from your coals, or you can drop it down. There's 4 different levels. You can keep it down low. Alright, while we're waiting for these coals to burn down a little bit, I'm going to go over a little bit of what I'm cooking today. So, one of my favorite things ever is steak. This is a ribeye. I've pre-seasoned it, and it's just basically olive oil, salt, and pepper, and then vacuum sealed it for a day. I don't know if it makes any difference, but I like to get the flavors to be kind of absorbed into it. And then typically, like at home, I'll actually open this up and let it sit for a couple days, open air in my refrigerator, let it dry out a bit. But since I'm traveling and we're in and out of the motorhome and whatnot, I'm keeping it backed up. One of my favorites to do on a grill is these are called chili güeros, white boy chilies in Spanish. And all I do, these are giant, by the way, they're usually not as fat, but all I do is boil them up and throw some salt, pepper, maybe some Lowry's on it and whatnot. If I had soy sauce, I would then put soy sauce on them afterwards. And I don't think I have any in the motor. And then this sauce here is new to me, but I'm going to give it a try on my shrimp kebab. I've just fixed up some shrimp kebabs inside. Just have bell peppers, red onions, a little bit of zucchini, shrimp, that sort of thing. And this sauce, I was told about it on the Facebook page Cooking with Capsaicin. I'm very into growing and cooking and eating spicy stuff. So growing the peppers, creating spicy foods. I make my own chili powders and some hot sauces and whatnot. I have a Facebook group called Cookin with Capsaicin. I'll put a link below, or I'll put a link in the description of this video for that. If anybody's interested, anybody likes hot food, it's kind of cool. We get together, a bunch of people, a lot of people that are chili growers, and throw out recipes. It could be super simple recipes like putting chili on a hot dog or peppers on a hot dog, and all the way into more detailed stuff. And this particular sauce was shared on the group by Michelle Tran. I will post a picture of the recipe of this, but it pretty much consists of fish sauce, lime juice, sugar, cilantro, and chili peppers. So garlic, if I miss garlic. Anyways, her recipe called for Thai chilies, which I didn't happen to have. I didn't have any of my own fresh chilies, except for a couple randoms on some of the plants I had left over from last year. So this is actually made with these chili güeros, and I did add a King Star, it was a Peach Star Kiss, King Star Peach. I'm gonna throw a little bit more wood on this, and then we'll probably get cooking pretty soon. So a little bit more information about this grill itself. I will put this info in the description on the video as well. So if you miss part of what I have to say, you can go back down below and read it. The grill itself was built by Deviance Custom Design. On Instagram, you can find them at Deviance_custom_design. He builds a couple different versions, a couple different sizes, and they can also customize the logo should you want to do so. This particular grill was built for members of California Surf Anglers Facebook page. If you wanted to get one of these, you have to first be a member of the Facebook page, and then you have to be available to purchase it when it pops up. They do random merchandise sales, pre-order only. Now that's not to say they might have a couple of these available if you wanted one, but I don't know and I can't say for sure. So anyways, Facebook page, California Surf Anglers, or CSA. It's all about surf fishing. It's a great Facebook page, a lot of information, a lot of good people. I recommend if you're into surf fishing, then join this group. It's really a great group. Alright, so now that the coals are sort of burned down, we got one big one in there. I'm going to go ahead and get started with these peppers. I really like these peppers, almost burnt, and they actually will be burnt in a few places, so I'll move them around a little bit, but I'll get them on first. And then pretty soon I will be adding the steak and then the shrimp. So we'll get at it. Another Facebook page I really want to mention, since I'm cooking these peppers, although these peppers weren't homegrown, there's a really big group that's by far my favorite pepper related group, and it's Capsaicin Capsaicin. I will also put that information below, but if you're into growing peppers, it's an amazing group. Again, if you're into eating hot food or cooking hot food, Cookin with Capsaicin, and if you're into growing hot peppers, Capsaicin Capsaicin. Alright, so let's go ahead and roll these over a bit. Get this steak on. I kind of like to cheat with my steak. You'll see that I have a thermometer because I like my steak to be on the rare to medium rare side, and it's really nice to have a thermometer to actually give you that information. Then we're just going to go ahead and load up the kebabs. Switch this up just a little bit so we can fit the kebabs on here correctly. Running out of space here. So my wife and I will be cutting the steak in half. That's usually how we do a steak. And the kebabs are just extra, and hopefully pig out on those. And I'll probably be eating these. They're not very hot, but they're probably too hot for my wife. We'll come back in a little bit, roll some stuff over. Alright, I'm gonna pour some of this fish sauce over the kebabs. Okay, the steak has reached 100 degrees, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over, and then I'm going to roll the skewers over as well. Get a little more of this sauce on the kebabs. Alright, get some of this stuff off. I'm going to be honest, the wind down here has made it a little tough. But all in all, I think we are going to have a pretty good meal. A couple charred kebabs. We will be okay. Voila.
All right, well, my wife didn't want to be on camera. You might hear the iPad with the cartoons going. And here we are. I'm gonna serve some of this for me, some of this for my wife, Jackie. Shrimp kebab over here. If I were to say the only downfall of that grill would be its weight, but it's really not that big a deal. You're not carrying it in a backpack or anything like that. It is heavy, but it does fold into a very compact grill, and it works pretty well for camping, sliding into the compartment of your motorhome or keeping in the back of your truck, etc. So I enjoy having it, I like it, and I'm going to keep on using it. So I'm going to eat now. Bon appetit. So my wife reminded me that I should have taken a bite before I actually turned the camera off. And she was right. She's usually not right. It's usually me. I'm always the one right. Right, babe?
I'm coming.
Anyways, I'm gonna take a bite on camera of my steak. That steak is good. And you know what? That fish sauce, because of the sugar that was added, it kind of put a glaze on everything, and it's shiny, and that fish sauce is really good. The one thing I would do differently next time is not use it all while I'm cooking and add a layer of it afterwards, fresh on top. Some of the flavors are taken away because of the heat and the fire and whatnot. So, and that stuff is so good, just like it is. You heard it from him. So good, just like it is, that I would like a fresh layer over the top of my shrimp and whatnot. But anyways, all in all, besides being a little bit crisp, which is okay, the wind made it tough. Everything is very tasty, and it was a success, and I really liked the grill. So again, bon appetit. Thanks for watching.